Police are searching for a violent burglar who may have hit two homes in the same community. You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Macy Eglund. This is the sketch of the man police say entered a home in Mastic Beach on October 10th through an unlocked window and assaulted a 78-year-old woman at 4 in the morning. On Tuesday, police say a man with a similar description broke a window and assaulted a 75-year-old woman just after midnight in that same neighborhood. Detectives believe the incidents are related and are urging the public to take precautions.
Number one, lock your doors and windows. Leave exterior lights on overnight. Trim hedges or bushes in front of windows. Prevent somebody from hiding behind them. Check in with your elderly neighbors. Make sure that this message is reaching them.
Police are asking anyone with information to call Suffolk Crime Stoppers. That number is on your screen, 1-800-220-TIPS. Jury deliberations will continue tomorrow in the retrial of the woman charged with killing an anti-gang activist in Brentwood. Anne-Marie Drago of Patchogue is facing criminally negligent homicide and other charges. Prosecutors say she ran over Evelyn Rodriguez with her SUV in 2018. Jim Jordan is not dropping out of the race to become Speaker of the House. After two failed votes, the Ohio congressman is backing a temporary House Speaker as he works to shore up support for himself. North Carolina Congressman Patrick T. McHenry is serving as interim Speaker. He took over for Congressman Kevin McCarthy, who was voted out of the job earlier this month. Only in Newsday, crime, housing, and green initiatives. I caught up with Darwin Yanis to take a deep dive into the hot button issues in the town of North Hempstead. It's part of Newsday TV's special LI Votes election coverage. Darwin Yanis is Newsday's Town of North Hempstead reporter. And as we get closer to Election Day, we are taking a closer look at the issues voters are focused on as they choose their next town officials. So what are you hearing from residents, Darwin, as far as, what they're concerned about this year?
A lot of residents are focused on the crime of the area. Within the last couple of years, there's been an alarming amount of car thefts, catalytic converter thefts, and hate crimes on Nassau County's North Shore.
We're hearing a lot, too, about keeping local control of housing in North Hempstead. What's the latest with that situation?
When Governor Hochul made her proposal for more housing earlier this year, a lot of Long Island lawmakers were on the front lines opposing this proposal. Now that election season is here, they're doubling down on opposition for any proposal that would take away from local control.
Another thing that sounds like is really important to residents there is these green initiatives. What's been done and what are these candidates saying about the future?
North Hempstead in general has been pretty big on these environmentally friendly initiatives, bringing more trees, more EV charging stations to the town, as well as other sustainability programs.
And what are candidates saying about the future of those programs?
They're looking to bring more, to expand this, to reduce carbon footprint, and just to bring more environmentally friendly initiatives to the town.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you, Darwin.
Thank you.
You can read more about the issues in North Hempstead and what matters in your town on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A woman who left $12,000 on the Long Island Railroad got it all back. A Far Rockaway woman left the cash in a backpack and forgot it on the train. It happened on the Babylon branch on Monday. Well, LIRR workers were able to track her down and return the backpack and every single dollar in it to the woman. She is very lucky. Old Navy will be opening 2 new stores on Long Island. The clothing store will open in Farmingdale's Airport Plaza in the shopping center with Stu Leonard's, TJ Maxx, and Home Depot. Those doors open October 28th, and the other new location will open in Shirley next year. A street dedication today for a Long Island music legend. Steve Langford reports from Billy Joel Way.
For a man who's accomplished so much and received so many honors, Billy Joel looks delighted to hear the 6th grade advanced band from the James H. Vernon School sing his signature song as the town of Oyster Bay gathers to salute Joel with a street renaming.
Welcome to Billy Joel Way. How's that sound, folks?
A This Is Your Life moment for a man who never thought he'd be a superstar, as Joel once sang, wishing that he was back in Oyster Bay.
This was always a place that I aspired to be when I was young. It was kind of like the Great Gatsby. There were all these beautiful houses and beautiful areas, and it was all like rich people, you know, and I thought, wow, I'll never live there.
It is not, he says, the first time he's been approached about having a street named for him. Joel recalling an earlier offer from Albany.
Can we name a street after you? And I said, yeah, but don't you have to die first? And then they came back with the answer, yes. And I said, honestly, I'd rather still be alive and not have the street. But now I've got the best of both worlds. I'm alive and then naming a street.
The master of ceremonies telling the crowd of hundreds what Billy Joel's music has meant to Long Islanders on so many levels for more than half a century. Then, in front of the Oyster Bay shop that houses Joel's motorcycle collection, the new street name is unveiled.
Billy Joel Way!
Reporters get a moment with Joel, who clearly feels the emotion.
Who could have predicted this? My mom would have been thrilled. I wish you could see it.
From a town known as Oyster Bay, Long Island, honoring the legend of Billy the Kid. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
Great story there. A local elementary school celebrating a major milestone. Northern Parkway Elementary School in Uniondale is celebrating its 100th anniversary today. Students, faculty, and community members took part in the festivities with its marching band, cheerleaders, and more. Let's take a look at your Long Island forecast tonight. Some light showers, a little chilly, around 55 degrees, but I guess mild compared to what we've been used to the last few nights. For your Friday, you can expect more rain, highs in the mid-60s. We'll take a look at your weekend in the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
Take your Halloween decorations to the next level. Elisa DiStefano has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
Steffi DeGraff is the queen of fall decor.
So happy to be at your home to celebrate all things fall. Welcome to fall.
Just ask her social audience of over 1 million followers, with whom she shares ideas and inspiration. The author of the brand new book, A Home for Every Season, has turned her upstate A-frame and Long Beach home into a Halloween haven. From her famous pumpkin arch,
It's actually so easy. It's just PVC pipe and it's placed into buckets that have mortar mix. And then I just add pumpkins onto it.
to what you'll find inside.
There's Halloween fun everywhere you look, including up.
Yeah, so it's actually so easy. I just have command hooks that I stick to the ceiling and they come off mess-free when you're done, which is the best part.
I love that this greets you when you enter the house.
Yes, it brings you into all the rest of the fall decor. I like to pull a lot of inspiration from old films, from the colors outside and the foliage and just the feeling of waking up on like a crisp autumn day. And I just want people to walk into my space and feel that.
For your kitchen,
I picked up these 3 glasses at my local craft store and I got all of the most festive candy I could find and I filled it up. It adds such great color. There's more this way, let's go check it out.
ooh, the cauldron.
I just used a bunch of Christmas ornaments. I added some firefly lights and you can pick any color you want. I just thought green was spooky. I think the key is really to not forget about small corners, and I love to touch every little area of my house. I actually took acrylic paint to the wall. So if you don't want to paint your walls, I have a great alternative, and it is painting your pumpkin. So just dip your finger in some paint.
Okay.
And then you just put it all over in different little polka dots. We're gonna grab a black brush and we're just gonna give them eyes. It really does last all the way through Thanksgiving if you wanna keep all of your decor up.
Well, thank you. You've really gotten me into the spirit.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Some really cute and creative ideas, and you can read more about local Halloween decor on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Here's What's Up on Long Island.
There's a rumor going round and round and round. What you say we make it true. We make it true.
Lee Brice is coming to the island. He'll take the stage at the NYCB Theater at Westbury Thursday and Friday. And join the Long Island paranormal investigators as they explore the historic Rogers Mansion. You'll get a crash course in those devices that they use to interact with and document paranormal beings. It's Saturday night at the Southampton History Museum in Southampton. And Riverhead Halloween Fest has been moved. It's delayed due to the rain. Saturday's coffin races, trick-or-treating, and goblin parade will now be Saturday the 28th, so plan for that. For admission information and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage.
I bring to light issues that are happening in schools, in police departments that matter to Long Island that they didn't know about. This is a story about an issue that they needed to know the answers to.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great night. We'll leave you with a look at your 7-day forecast.